What's up, folks? How are we all doing? Remember, we're still screwed. No idea how we're going to manage this, but we shall see. I've got virtually no roster. Fuck. Can't even select that. Fuck. Well, I've got next to no money. I'm gonna have to play it safe. I think I'm gonna lose a spot right now. Yep. They're ahead, but by 1,000. I don't realistically have enough, which doesn't. Oh, this is good. Right, let's bring Michael's down. That's good. Okay, so Rob Van Dam wants a promo, that's fine. Two, right, so 1, 3, 3. This is Braun's last event. Because I can't afford to keep him. But I'm gonna send him out in a steel cage. Kinda. decent. Again, I just gotta play it safe. If I can't keep him, I gotta get rid of him. 10k. That's not good. Yeah, I thought so. I needed local talent. Cheers. I had to put you in a match almost. Oh, fuck off, Shinsuke. He is such a fucking whinge. In fact, you know what, I'm actually tempted. Okay, there's a lot of them here. Why? Yeah, I suppose I can make money off this weirdo. Because I've not got anyone for her. I might need to make cuts to the... I might need to cut the roster. You're brave. One, two... They're nearly back, which is good. Okay. Alright, Maria, how are you? My roster's absolutely ruined. Oh. Wow, I am miles behind now. 70,000 fans. Did I enjoy Raw? Not particularly. A contracted superstar in the brand permanent. Who thinks Bubba Dudley's a good coach? He seriously wants to leave. Are you for real? What the hell am I supposed to do? I have literally no one. I'm gonna have to make a big risk. Okay, now we're talking. No, I don't. Okay, so I've lost Taker for 2 weeks, but when he returns, I'll have Brett and I'll have Kurt back. I've got Shawn Michaels back at last. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Ty Schmidt, a specialty. Okay, so a no holds barred tornado tag. Let them do what they want. It's their choice. End of the day, I don't care. Like, if people do it, that's fine, but quite frankly, it just shows how stupid they are anyway. You don't need to speak to Tony to criticise him, though. That's the only thing. Me, on the other hand, I just find less of the situation and go, I would rather they just work on their own thing. Okay, let's see. You in here, and for some reason he wants a no holds barred match. Okay, if I can add one little guy now. Welcome, Lashley. Okay. There. Who cares? Who cares what if he said it or not? Like, who cares? Okay, so that's as best I'm gonna get. You get what you want, you get what you want, you get what you want. Okay, there we go. That's in play, which is good. Pre-match physio. Who's my lowest stamina? Right, just to protect him, Rey Mysterio. End of the day, I just get on with it, you know? Like, if it's what people don't like, then you move on. Okay. No, you nitpick them over anything, but I don't see you do it for WWE, honestly. Right, I need to play this one smart. Do I want new champions or actually no, Gunther's going away, so you don't get it. Anybody can be soft. Doesn't have to just be one. Who cares? I can't be arsed with that anymore. It's actually taking away my enjoyment for pro wrestling with all this whinging about who says this, who says that. Oh, Charlotte's just a pleb. Oh, AEW talent are insensitive. So is WWE, TNA talent sometimes are insensitive. New Japan are the same. They're all insensitive. I just can't be arsed anymore. Right, I picked RVD. Why the fuck am I Rey Mysterio? I did not want to be Rey Mysterio. I wanted to be RVD. Ugh, this game is so shit. Gunther's getting pinned on the way out. I don't care. He wants to leave. I'm not getting him 100,000. I don't care. Like, quite frankly, I honestly don't care anymore. My love of pro wrestling is honestly being affected by people on social media. It's actually draining my soul. I actually can't stand it now. It's why I haven't reviewed Raw. Like, I didn't even like Raw, apart from the Braun Breaker spear, which is just cool, but everything else I hate. I hate the El Grande gimmick. Well, El Grande Americano, because it's racially fueled. The whole situation between Bianca, Io and Rhea is terrible. Rhea is becoming so protected now, it's pathetic, and I'm a Rhea fan. Honestly, I'm hating. Honestly, I would gladly go back and watch wrestling from like the last 20 years and I'd be happy. Hey Fernando, how are you? I just give up with the whole thing. It doesn't make any sense now, and it's not actually helping. The energy's gone. It's not even about arguing, it's just having simple debates. You can't even have a simple debate anymore without people crying. It's annoying because I've been a pro wrestling fan since 1999. My whole family has watched pro wrestling for decades, and I'm still the most passionate. I'd say my cousins or my grandparents are after that more. It's not just WWE. There's a few AEW accounts I've seen recently that are absolute idiots, and I can't stand them. Like, I cannot stand, like there's a few hardcore AEW accounts I don't like just because they don't get their own way for one pay-per-view, and I'm like, this is just so stupid. And I see the same from WWE accounts, and I'm like, honestly, what do you even like? Because if you don't like what you see, then call it out, but don't just whinge over like one little result. Oh, my favourite didn't win this week. Proceeds to cry. I'm like, for fuck's sake, your favourite isn't going to win every single week. He would have said it to him. The funny thing is Booker T's too busy hanging about with paedophiles. Quite frankly, I cannot. It just adds to my point about what I said the other day. What, like, people just moan about anything and they don't care. It's just, it's so fake. The energy's fake, the words are fake. I honestly can't be bothered anymore. That's why I talk about what I like, and when I criticize what I don't like, you're gonna hear it. But the thing is, I'm just sick of people who just cannot separate. Yeah, it's fake. In this circumstance, I'm not even going to explain myself. Like, I'm not actually going to explain myself. And the reason why I'm not going to explain myself is simply because I'm sick of people just not thinking for themselves. What he said wasn't wrong. For all the success he's achieved, he's still an asshole. The Swerve, to be honest, should have reacted about something else. But I kind of expected at some point for him to go all in on Booker. I kind of saw it coming. End of the day, I'm not paying attention. I don't care what Swerve said about Booker T. I don't care what Booker T said about Vlad TV. I don't care about... I don't care if people have got an issue with one company because it doesn't cater to what they like anymore. Well, newsflash. If you don't like what they produce, then why do you have to watch? Call a spade, plain and simple. Why should he though? That's the thing. Why should he? Not all AEW fans respect Moxley, I just want to say that for a fact. There's a few people that really don't like this story. And that's alright for them, that's their prerogative. Like, I don't particularly care. I want to see if they actually get a payoff from this. Should he have said it? Shouldn't he not have said it? That's his decision. I just don't care. Like, you want to know how much I'm past caring? I'm that much disassociated with the online fan base that I'm not even giving them the satisfaction of entertaining a conversation with them because they're just boring. Like, I'm at that point, you know what I mean? Like, have a conversation about, I was speaking to somebody the other day about, because they stopped watching wrestling, like, they actually stopped. And they were like, I love to go watch some classic stuff, but I'm refusing to watch the new stuff because people just moan about everything, and he's right. The gimmick is stupid. The same people that were that moan about that moaned about the Mexicals. Like, well, had an issue with the Mexicals, but think it's okay for this. I think it's just really bad gimmick work. I think it doesn't do Chad Gable any benefits at all. Like, I actually would have just preferred a Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio match at WrestleMania. Like, that actually would have been, you know what, consistent. I just don't like the idea of this gimmick. It doesn't move me, doesn't interest me, doesn't make me happy. I don't even watch the Vlad show anyway, but I personally just think you just choose one over the other as a nitpick. Honestly, like, I'm at the point now where I just can't be arsed with it. They're all bad for it. They're all cringe. Instead of fucking picking one side, just accept they're all that issues. Like, the sooner people do that, the sooner we can move on. Yeah, I think that's fair, Abil. Like, that's fair. I like the main event for a different reason, but I respect your opinion, my friend. Completely satisfactory comments there. And people say wrestling is mainstream. Not anymore. Not like what it used to be. I think, quite frankly, it doesn't make sense for Chad Gable. It's annoying that it doesn't work for Chad Gable because Chad Gable doesn't have the... Like, it doesn't... Like, I get it, he's wearing a mask and all that shit, but... And obviously he's got to build the suspense of the character, but... It just doesn't feel right, and I'm like, it's sitting right in the face. Like, they had the perfect chance to make Chad Gable an Intercontinental Champion, and I'm like, why not just do it? Oh, they'll probably do mask versus mask, and honest to God, it'll be so uncomfortable. Like, it will be really uncomfortable. They'll probably still have Mysterio lose. Oh, fuck's sake, RVD. Yeah, he's an amazing collegiate wrestler. I just think the way it comes across is just offensive to me. I find it offensive to Chad Gable. I find it offensive that he has to work a shitty gimmick like that. Ah, crap. No, they won't. The fact that he's actually won's really annoying. Because I'm going to have no tag team champions at the end of this event. Oh, God. Shorty G's just as bad. There's not even a positive or negative statement. Like, honest to God, they're both just as bad. Shorty G ruined Chad. And El Grande Americano will not get him over the way that he deserves to be. It's not in the sense it's racist to Mexican luchador wrestling, it's just insulting to how good the luchadors actually are. And it just doesn't feel right. Like, there's a perfect example of an American dressing up in a mask just to take the mick as a luchador, and it's not offensive, and it's Kurt Angle when he dressed up as Los Conquistadores. And Edge and Christian used to do it as well, and so did the Hardys. They did it for a joke. But they weren't actually offending the whole idea of luchadors. They were doing it to get a cheap win and a title. Whereas Chad Gable's doing it for a gimmick, and it just doesn't fit at all. Like, there's a difference. And it's a shame because he's got a good faction already that benefits him. See what I mean? Like, there's differences, there's tangibles. Oh, that is vicious strength. Sami Zayn as El Generico was good. I liked that. Honestly, I don't like Tiffany Stratton that well, but she's genuinely in trouble. Yep, that was awful. Rey Mysterio unmasked, and the WWE lore about how he got his mask back is actual thick. Does anyone know the story, or do you want me to tell you the story? Mysterio unmasked as well looked cool, but I did not like it at all. I don't even know where Chad Gable would go if he left WWE. In all honesty, I don't know what he would do. Like, the reason why I don't think he would is because when you look at the circumstance and the way most companies are with their organizations right now, roster-wise, it's wild. Oh, it won't work now. Not a chance. I don't understand why Eric Bischoff was so obsessed with getting the luchadors unmasked. I'm back. Fuck's sake. Like, he was so obsessed with unmasking all these great luchadors, and he nearly got 2 unmasked that nearly caused a riot as well. Like, he pitched for Liger and Ultimo Dragon to be unmasked, and that set people off. Why what? I hated when he unmasked Juventud, and I hated when he unmasked Psychosis more than when he unmasked Rey Mysterio. Only because I preferred them more than Mysterio, and I still like Rey Mysterio, but I preferred those two. To be honest, I hated every time AEW would unmask Penta. Like, unmask him in the ring. I hate that. I don't like it as part of a story or a match finish. I'm sick of seeing masked wrestlers have their mask come off or it just falls off. I feel bad for Tiffany Stratton because she's been put in a position where she cannot come back from because of who she's forced to work with. Nah, I don't think so, because people have already seen him without a mask anyway.
Michaels hooks it up. Teardrop suplex. And with that, HBK emphatically asks, how's that for respect? I'm the true showstopper. It's sweet chin music. Big time move from Michaels.
I'm an AEW diehard. I don't hate the Moxley thing. I'm the same with WWE. People may not believe it, but I am a WWE diehard. But I hate certain things across the board for every company. Right now, one of the things about AEW I hate is no longer a factor for quite some time, which I'm glad about. Which really makes me happy. Oh, that was a lovely counter. The majority of them aren't. Yeah, I've seen it. It's not really the majority. It's just what you're actually seeing as podcasters that are actually complaining for engagement. A lot of podcasters have been doing it for engagement. I'm like, it's so cheap and fake.
Sending a clear message here. Okay, already, we get it. Stop looking for adulation for the crowd and get back in the... Oh, wait a second. Roll up. Fights the shoulder up and...
If you don't get your way, people moan. If people get their way, someone else is going to moan. Like, quite frankly, there's a no-win situation anywhere.
Right to the spine.
No, he admitted himself he's no longer a fan.
Countered it just in time. And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
She is. And she's so overprotected as well. I feel sorry for anyone that has to work with Charlotte Flair. I would rather work with Nia Jax. I would rather take the risk of getting my face broke than wrestling Charlotte Flair, if I was a woman. No, I think Bret Hart's greatest rival is Steve Austin.
Showing how well scouted they each are. Oh, short knee right to the body. Again, the torso is punished. The core of the entire anatomy can dramatically slow your movement down. Takedown. Look at the disrespect. Humiliating.
See, I would like to say that, but sadly I can't. And I like their rivalry together, but I honestly... Charlotte's only motivated when she's in a title picture. She's not motivated anywhere else. Like, Charlotte Flair, honestly, is so damn fucking lazy. Oh. Damn. They had to bring her dad in just to try and get her over. Honestly, Steve Austin was the bigger one for me because Steve Austin got so much more diversity out of Bret's work. Like, even Kurt Hennig is a bigger rival than Shawn Michaels. I am what now? How do they all keep getting injured? What the hell? I'm actually screwed. I am genuinely screwed. Hmm. Who the hell are you? I don't know why people are saying that they phoned it in. I don't think they did. Oh, Team Brett, 100%. Ugh, I've had enough of ECW. Can go fuck itself. Okay, interesting take. It's annoying, I can't pick someone. Can't even pick Kurt Angle. I don't think Bret Hart's a drone at all. Bret's just the most honest guy there is. How is it overrated? It's not overrated at all. Hmm. Not all of them. Not all of them. It's WWE's greatest tag team. No one cares about Bubba Dudley though. Yeah, DiBiase, you're going back to WCW. Fact. Legion of Doom are great, but I don't consider them WWE's greatest tag team. I think they're the greatest NWA tag team. No, she's not. No, she's not. I like Mercedes, but I disagree. the Hurt Syndicate aren't a great WWE tag team because they never tag team together. In fact, Foley makes more sense. To be fair, Bayley versus Mercedes is their best match in Brooklyn. It is their best match. Like, their match together, it's their best match. Mick Foley's going back. The New Day are finished. I'm actually concerned with what I'm going to go with this time. Too many injuries, and there's just no way I can turn it around. No, Bale, no. No, she ain't. She absolutely is not. Everybody knows that's incorrect.
WCW selects CM Punk. Pipe bomb time. CM Punk joins a new brand. A guy who will never quit. It's no wonder he's first. WCW picks
Bayley's got zero charisma and she's not good. Bayley's actually overrated.
Even the GM's first pick. WCW drafts Asuka.
Like, she's incredibly overrated.
WCW selects AJ Styles. AJ going back where it all started for him to WCW. I couldn't have made a better pick than this. WCW picks Luke Gallows. Good pick here. The good brother, Luke Gallows. He'll be put to the test on this show, but he's more than ready. WCW chooses Carl Anderson.
Asuka will never go back to Japan because of what fucking happened with Stardom's creation.
Not for this brand. WCW picks.
I disagree.
If the GM's calculations are correct, they just picked
I honestly disagree.
the biggest star, not the highest pick, set to defy expectations. WCW selects Nathan Frazier. The GM picks Nathan Frazier. A ton of potential in this kid. He's a smart, forward-thinking pick, in my opinion. WCW chooses Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green has a new GM to take her issues too. She's got a lot to prove, but she's ready. Lot of ways NXT can go here. Let's see what they pick.
I don't think Stardom's overrated. Like, Stardom actually does allow women to wrestle freely in their own blended styles. I think it's actually great. I can see why some people don't like it though. I know a few people that don't. And that's honestly fine, like I've got no issue with that at all.
WCW drafts Kairi Sane bringing her darker edge to a new brand. This woman looking to scratch and claw her way to the top. The yellow and black brand is now complete.
How much money have I got?
WCW chooses Io Sky.
Alright, that's probably the last I'm gonna get.
Maybe they want to end on a high note with her. The GM has finished their draft. Some big names picked. And now the brand's
Fact. Yes, it was. I just realised I've made a horrible mistake. I've actually made a horrible mistake. Oh, I'm an idiot. Like, I'm an actual giant idiot. Let's have a real throwback.
The time has come. It's
This is what I should have done.
WWE draft.
This is what I should have done, because I'm an idiot.
A phenomenal pick for SmackDown, AJ Styles. A great choice for the centerpiece of your brand.
No, she does do the elbow drop quite well. I think you need to give her some respect on that elbow, to be fair. Hmm.
SmackDown drafts Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker looking to break
This is what I need.
brand. He's all fists, feet, and fury. What a great pick. SmackDown chooses Gunter.
Okay,
Statement pick. Draft
let's
ring general.
select a few chicks.
He'll show he's not an afterthought. SmackDown selects Io Sky.
No.
Who will join SmackDown in mere moments?
Bailey's not doing anything remotely good.
SmackDown picks Kairi Sane.
Like,
Kairi Sane bringing
straight facts. Bailey's doing nothing good.
her high-risk style rounds out this show quite well. SmackDown picks Asuka. Great pick. The Empress joins the blue brand. A great draft pick. She'll take the fight to anyone. SmackDown chooses Bianca Belair.
I think he would have had an amazing career, but I don't think they would have put him as champion. Annoyingly, I don't think so. But I would have loved to have seen what they would have done with him if he was still alive, you know? I think Owen Hart, honestly, he could have done so many great things.
Solid pick. This guy has a deep arsenal of offense.
Nah, I think Natalia's fairly rated, to be honest. I don't think she's overrated at all. I think Natalia's rated because she actually cares about the business. And you can see that she cares about the business. Natalia's... See, I think people are just thick when it comes to Natalia. Like, I actually say that with confidence. People expect their gimmicks to be so easy. You're just meant to build your own roster and see who wins, basically. Honestly, I think people are so dense when it comes to certain women. Or certain men. I'm like, I can't be arsed with the bullshit anymore.
SmackDown chooses Shayna Baszler. Good pick for the GM.
Good, take that, fraud.
Maybe they want to end on a high note with her. choice for the blue brand. This is one of the biggest pickups of the whole draft.
I've got 430. Okay. I think Natalia's fine for what she does. She doesn't need to overdo it. If anything, the best thing she can do is become a full-time trainer. Personally, I think that's what she should be doing. She should be a full-time trainer.
SmackDown selects Trick Williams.
Trick Williams bringing the gift of gab and the gift of jab to a new brand. The brand clearly has plans in mind for him.
Natalia's what?
The SmackDown roster is now complete. Team Red has been assembled. And here's the lineups after the draft. Let the games begin.
She's actually delivered good promos, Natalia, so I disagree. Who's better, Bianca, Asuka, Io, Rhea, or Charlotte? I like all five of them, apart from Charlotte. I like all of them apart from Charlotte, but I would have to say Io Sky. Nah. Can't be arsed. Can't be arsed, I can't be arsed. Elaborate on what? What is it you want me to elaborate on? Foley, we're going to ECW, pal. I really hate how indecisive I can be sometimes. It's really annoying. Legacy is important to people. End of the day, is what they go for. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my Christ. Oh wow, I've got some selections here. I don't have Bret Hart though. That's a lot of legends. Nah, that's too many legends. Natalia's got one of the biggest legacies when it comes to women's wrestling. She's not the greatest, but she's got a legacy. Too many legends for that to work around. I think that's ridiculous. But should be fine this time.
Social media has been
That's better.
It's time for the WWE draft.
Okay, let's go.
ECW selects
like this to start your brand with.
Who will ECW get in round 3?
ECW drafts Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels tuning the band on a new night.
Don't get in his way. He'll stop at nothing.
Okay. Got Axiom. I need to see what giants I've got access to. Okay.
ECW picks Scooter.
A statement pick, drafting the ring general.
Towering over everyone, even the previous picks.
Alright, I don't want 2 Shawn Michaels, I only want 1. I'm not going for 2.
ECW selects Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker looking to break through on a new brand.
A future main event player for sure.
And you gotta wonder who's next for WCW. The Land of Extreme with their next pick.
ECW picks Axiom.
If the GM's calculations
I think you should give Natalia. Wait, when Natalia actually gets to do something decent, give her a fair chance.
Defy expectations.
She is actually good enough and deserves a chance.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Strong style has indeed arrived.
Okay, let's see.
Passion alone won matches.
Bruiser,
Would have been pick number
Bruiser, Fighter, Fighter, Fighter. Okay, this is gonna go well.
ECW drafts CM
I'm gonna skip on that Rey Mysterio though.
Land of Extreme.
He wants to prove he should have been earlier, and I hope he does.
Trick Williams is fairly decent to use, but I'm not gonna need a lot.
Jab to a new brand.
I love picks like this. It's a challenge to succeed.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can keep using him in multi-man matches. I'll sign Ilja Dragunov.
The intense Stroganoff.
He'll be a multi-man talent.
This man has so much untapped potential, it's scary.
I think it's right up there. Maybe in like a top 10. I don't know. Maybe a top 10. Brooke Tessmacher was... Honestly, I always rated Brooke Tessmacher. Good character, good wrestler, good promo. She was the only good thing about the Aces and Eights. Utter shite faction. No, she wasn't. She absolutely wasn't.
ECW drafts Wolfgang.
She wasn't in the Divas division. That's what makes her stand out.
See if he's got the ability.
Okay, I'll leave it at that.
And here's the GM's final roster.
That's it. You keep signing talent, and I have more money.
On the WCW roster.
Look at all this talent, but in the end, only one.
Yes, it was. Wolfgang wants a no-holds-barred match. That's fine. Right, my world champion. Very easy. Kurt. Tag team. This could actually be a very decent team. I'm gonna go with RVD and... Actually, no. Nah, I'm not gonna actually. Axiom, Carl Anderson, RVD's TV champ. One last man standing, and Wolfgang wants his match. I'm alright with that. Don't even dare. Don't even dare. Don't insult me with that about Velvet Sky. Velvet was actually one of the most improved wrestlers you'll ever see. Right, you get your no holds barred. If he loses, he's injured. I'm alright with that. Here's funny. She's got the best. She was part of the best women's gimmick of all time. So that says more about her than anyone else. In fact, we want a last man standing. Let's make it a TV title match. I don't need the world champ in a match. He's going to have a promo. I'm going to have the tag team champions in a contest. This'll work. In fact, I want to see something before I do anything. Right, nobody can change their class, right, okay. Bianca's excellent. The only unfortunate thing is she's not they're just not gonna do anything more with her. Right, no holds barred. Oh, Natalia was actually... I actually think Natalia was a far better heel than she was babyface, to be honest. I actually think she was a better heel than most people. I think she really paid attention to her family when they were heels. Alright, Zodiac. See, Zodiac knows ball. Velvet Sky and Angelina Love are both incredible. But still the best female faction of all time. You say she couldn't hang? I disagree. Just look at the matches she had with Gail Kim. She had great matches with Taryn Terrell, who was another amazing wrestler. I completely disagree with that statement. She's shown she can compete. Like, are you forgetting that her matches with, even though she had a stupid comment recently, her matches with Mickie James, Madison Rayne, all great women who still can hang with talent this current period. And she doesn't work anymore anyway because she had injuries. But she's still, in terms of it actually working what she needs to do, good wrestler. I think she was alright. I think there was better than her by a mile. Like, Sensational Sherry, absolutely miles better.
evades their offense.
Wow, Wolfgang can fly.
Strong counter from Punk. Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here.
Uh-oh. From the apron, this isn't going to be good. Off the apron to the floor hard.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Setting foot in the ring now.
Whoa! Just tossing that table around like it was nothing. Incoming! You can't defend against a flying shovel.
Oh, my God. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Smothering offense from Punk here. He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
Neck breaker. Into the pin attempt. There's two. He narrowly avoids the count.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
And that can end up putting CM Punk on shaky legs for a bit.
Rey Mysterio's legacy is the second greatest masked wrestler of all time when he retires. But as for Don and Tony, who are you talking about? The only Don in pro wrestling I know is Don West, and he's one of the absolute best commentators of all time. I'm gonna say Don West and Tony Schiavone are the greatest commentary duo ever. I don't care if people don't like that. Oh, what a punch.
High rent district for CM Punk. Watch out. Oh, misses the mark.
Now I'm going to keep that signature for a few minutes, just so I can build up a second finisher.
Bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
Elbow drop.
Because I want to put him through the table and still hit the GTS to win.
Got the head scissors cinched in, and here come the elbows. Oof. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Big impact.
Tuck and roll.
It's starting to fail at this point.
This is a very dangerous situation now.
Nowadays, CM Punk would struggle to do that.
And he's able to reverse. Big knee to the midsection. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is just doing what he pleases.
And straight down.
CM Punk has him up. Go to sleep. No way Wolfgang recovers from that.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big. Punk from up high.
Oh, we missed. Oh well.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Good grief.
Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy.
Looks like he's just going to go through instead.
Looking to finish things off.
Oh. Yeah, that's my... honestly, that's my... it's one of my favourite WWE commentary tools is JR and Heyman, honestly. I prefer JR and Heyman than JR and Jerry. Ooh. Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan's one of my favourite announced duos as well.
Question runs in the mind. How am I going to be able to end this? Oh, what a counter. Oh, God, that'll rearrange your skull. Cover here. And that'll finally...
Alright, Niall.
What a victory.
Ugh. That's a decent start, I suppose. He's injured for a week. That's expected because of the match. Ooh. Okay. This won't do well. Good thing is after this one show we can go straight to a bigger arena straight away. But I'm gonna wait. Build up the assets so we can go straight to a 10k arena.
Last man standing, one of the most brutal matches you can find yourself in here in WWE. No countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, and no
JR and Heyman were actually really good in WCW as well.
defeat by the referee's count of 10. The ultimate
Shivani, Zbyszko, and Mike Tenay was a great trio. But Dom West and Iron Mike Tenay are my favourite commentator duo. Who's better in their prime, Undertaker or Sting? Honestly, for me, I'm gonna say both 50-50. I'm a big fan of both, and when they were both in their primes, they were both incredible. I'm saying 50-50.
he's heading up top. Thinking big. Up high. Diving low drop from the top rope. Able to counter. All the way up.
I think both of them deservedly so get where they are for what they achieved. He's still one of the greatest managers of all time though. Just too bad he's associated to fucking Roman Reigns. But he's going to be with... Just remember what I said it first. Paul Heyman will side with Seth Rollins at Mania.
Inside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Just like I said Omega versus Okada before anybody else at All In, title versus title. Shout to Sportskeeda for catching up.
German suplex. Strong knee connect.
I think people automatically just not pick the WWE choice because they don't like WWE, but if it's between Sting and Taker, they both have great match catalogues between them.
Looking for more damage.
They both have great careers, they both have great characters.
Just discarded the champ like a chump. No clue what
They both had a tremendous impact on the business.
he's looking to unload on his opponent with that
No, he wasn't. Jerry Lawler's actually one of the worst commentators of all time.
the challenge
Overrated.
in a great place. Yeah, but all that matters is being
I actually hate Jerry Lawler as a commentator. Nah, not for me.
beautiful moonsault. Wow, did that just happen?
Oh, Sting was on a grand scale of popularity, like he broke the scale.
Moonsault. That was beautiful.
Honestly, I disagree. I honestly disagree.
Move we just saw there. And RVD is taking control. Every form of offense breaker attempts is
When you look at memorable moments,
a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible.
honestly, both of them have an incredible amount of moments that you actually cannot pick one over the other. You really can't.
They say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
2008, 2009 was the Mafia. When it was done properly, the shitty remake was 2013. I hated the second version.
We've seen it imitated, but never duplicated.
But honestly, both of them were incredible in their own right. I honestly stand by it. You're also forgetting Kevin Nash. But the main event Mafia ruined itself when they were forced to join World Elite. They ruined it at that point. Like, and I stand by that. It got ruined when they joined World Elite. Like, I gave up on that. JR's the best commentator of all time. Then it's Iron Mike Tenay. Then it's Dom West. Then it's Bobby Heenan, who's also the greatest manager of all time. He had an illness, I believe. Like as he got older, he had a horrible illness, and it took him, I think. Like when you see him in 1997, Gorilla Monsoon was so damn feeble. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, I say it with great respect. He looked so damn feeble, you generally thought he was going to die at ringside. That's how bad he looked. Yeah, it was a long-term illness. Oh, is this last man? Oh, it's last man standing, isn't it? Jesus Christ, Madrid lost 3-0. Wow. Okay, we won. Good.
Here is your winner, and still the ECW World Television Champion, Rob Van Dam.
He wasn't giving up that title. No way.
This was a great title defense from the champion.
Yeah, hats off to the champion. They could not be kept down in this one.
Yeah, it's a good start. Of course they would give their WCW title to Roman. But he cannot outdraw RVD. Now, they have a slight higher there, which is alright with me. But just watch us turn it around now. He's fine. Least popular available Giant. Good. See? Concert Hall is right there. Awesome Kong. Who has a better title run, Cody Rhodes or Roman? Jeez, that's a painful question. Honestly, I said the other day that I think Cody's title reign is just a victim because of how long Roman was champion. It doesn't do him any favours. Right, least popular Giant. Which is just Gunther, he's the only Giant I've got. So let's make some fun of it. TV title. And let's make it a backstage brawl. can I get? Yeah, she really had it difficult. I can get something decent out of Bronson Reed actually. I'll use him for this show actually. That's really useful. To be honest, Jonathan, you're saying the same wrestlers, but it doesn't really matter because Bull Nakano's better than every single one of them. Let's see. I suppose for one oh wait, you're a dude. Never mind, I thought you were a woman. Oh wait, never mind. There we go. One week only. And that means I can use oh wait, can you change your class? Wolfgang can change his class, that might come in handy. Trick Williams. Let me have a look at my babyface. He stands out. It's still Trish Stratus. From the ones you've named, it's Trish Stratus. From the rest in general, doesn't really matter. It actually doesn't matter right now. Nah, the Bellas are crap. The Bellas are just, honestly, they're just live off being, honestly, they're just dirty little cunts. They slept their way to success. Ooh. Nakamura beat the champion. Perfect. Excellent promo by Punk, turns heel. Good. Shawn Michaels wins here. Okay, I'll take that. Good promo, I need that because that'll help. These two are just having a pointless match, honestly. That's the whole point. Like, they're only in it just to leave. RVD retained. Thank you. Gunther Dragunov automatically new rivalry. See? See, when you think, you think. Alright, we've closed the gap anyway. You're bold. So Shinsuke wants this. Okay. Well, let's have some fun then. You know what? I'm actually going to be really harsh. I'm going to use these right now. And I'm actually going to force them to struggle. Oh, I'm so evil. No, he's only re-signed. He's not out for 5 years. Stephanie Vakura is absolutely dope. I love Stephanie Vakura. Shawn Michaels wishes he's the best wrestler of all time. I actually can't believe I'm booking this. Because she's the best women's wrestler ever. Simple. Best look, best work, presence, the lot. She just gets it. Okay. I need to end this rivalry as well, so what can I do for fun? If I put them in a steel cage. And then I have another match between these two. Oh, Gail Kim's awesome. Could I get what could I get from this? We'll find out when she announces it herself. She'll confirm why. No, I don't want a role change on Michaels. But I want Michaels to call out Kurt Angle. Ooh, I like this. I think that's rightfully so. For what she did for women's wrestling, absolutely. Ah, my foot's so damn sore. Okay. Pre-match physio. This is to protect RVD. There we go. I'm going to sign this as well. And extend Bronson Reed's contract. See, this is what I need. Straight away, I'm coming for this. This will end the feud between Punk and Wolfgang, because they're not going to work. Especially because now I've turned him heel anyway. But I can use Wolfgang in tag teams now at least.
Preparations have completed, and the time has come
See, I wish I could agree with him, but I don't.
Locked in a cage. What is lost in here can never be saved. Fucking arrow. Incredible.
The sprint up the cage.
It's too soon to put Bianca and Rhea in the GOAT conversation, so I will not put them in there.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
Looking for the suplex.
Oh, being countered. Uh-oh.
Tossed with the suplex.
He turns it around. Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
I think she's a strong, notable mention, but she's not on the Rushmore for me.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Yeah, AJ Lee,
Just using the cover to drain
yeah,
out some energy.
100%. If it hadn't been for
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
how things were, she would have been WWE Champion in '99.
Trying their opponent's arm out.
There's a double stomp right down on the arm. Go for the arm bar and up.
Just stretching out the arm.
Focusing on the shoulder like that can be felt all the way to your fingertips.
Strong punch to the midsection.
What the hell?
Aggressive work on that shoulder. There's a fine line between
No.
shoulder is worked like that.
Kane is not in the greatest masked wrestlers for me on that Rushmore. No chance.
Getting him into the corner.
Might be in the coolest look, but absolutely not the best masked wrestler for me. He is not on that Rushmore. No, for Trish, Natalia, AJ Lee, and Gail Kim are not the Mount Rushmore for women for me. Now, two of them I think are absolutely worthy of a mention, but that's not my Mount Rushmore. Bull Nakano will always be on my Mount Rushmore. The Bell Twins were just lucky what they married into and who they knew behind the scenes.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it. Punk never saw that coming.
My brother used to call them two sluts in gimp suits years ago. It was just funny. Yep. To be fair, they had already at that point had got over, but they got even more once they got with those two.
When I say careers have been ended by less.
Axiom sensed that was coming.
They were cringe to watch, and they held that division back. Greatest female manager 100% is Sherry Martel, yes, I agree with that. I said that earlier on. And I stand by it, like she was excellent.
Between these two with a display like that.
Just look at who she managed.
Running knee in the corner.
Hooked up and backdrop suplex.
Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
Punk from up high. Dropping the elbow. Ooh, what a calf kick.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Gonna sleep. No way Wolfgang recovers from that.
2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Can you imagine how much escaping that pin must have cost him?
I can. These are the moments where you really find out how tough you are.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the
Why does his name always have to come up in a stream?
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Is firmly in the driver's seat.
Rusev was crap. And honestly, underrated US champions. Eddie Guerrero's 100% one of them. DDP, yeah. I would say DDP. Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Kurt Hennig. To be fair, I actually think Magnum TA was both great and underrated for his run. Even though I think he's an absolute fool for who he associates with, Booker T was underrated as a US champ.
And he breaks up the pin and the match continues. Nice sit-out powerbomb. And we see the attention being put on the torso area.
Sting was a good US champ as well.
Counter by CM Punk. Got him in his clutches. Jarring impact. Wait.
Teddy, she was crap.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match has already gone on for so long.
Benoit wasn't underrated as US champ though. Yeah, I mean his reign was good. MVP is more underrated as US champion than Benoit was. Shelton Benjamin was more underrated as US champ than Benoit was. Benoit was just rated for that run twice. I actually think MVP carried the belt better than Benoit did, and Benoit was a good US champ.
Here we go.
If I fucking hear the words Big Show, I will be sick. Like, I will be physically sick.
Shooting star. Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
No, Booker T was not the best King of the Ring. He was, in my opinion, the worst. Like, he's one of the worst for the accent that he put on, which was so fucking fake. Stone Cold was a good US champ. Him and Ricky Steamboat for the US title was great. Mabel was up there. Billy Gunn. My worst ones are Billy Gunn. Actually, to be fair, Sheamus as well was crap. You're constantly saying names because they're the only ones you know. But honestly, I've seen better champions than all of them. Like, how can you not say Mickey James? Gail Kim wasn't a good champion in WWE. In TNA she was, yes, but in WWE, no. She wasn't. She never got to do anything with it. And I should know, because I lived it. I lived it for a long time. Every time I see a list and I don't see Bill Nakano included, I just... Ugh. Baron Corbin, I don't know. Nakamura was a good... Nakamura was actually a good King of the Ring. Xavier Woods was utter shite. William Regal was actually underrated as a King of the Ring. Edge was not so bad. Brock Lesnar was just, I've won it and now I'm done with it. Cheers. Macho Man as the Macho King was cool. Brett's the only two-time winner. No surprise, because Brett's dope. Kurt Angle's King of the Ring was actually special. Kurt's King of the Ring run was so funny. Ken Shamrock as King of the Ring was weird. Owen Hart and Bret are the two best, regardless.
And the match continues. That's teamwork. What an axe handle. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Barry Windham's a great shout. Lex Luger was just the best US champ in general for me. He was built for that title. It's the only title he actually held perfectly, in my opinion. Ricky Steamboat had a Rick Rude as well, actually. Roddy Piper was actually, he made sense with the US title. Betty's forget Roddy Piper was a champ. I don't mind Bret's run. Booker T as King of the Ring was just so bloody weird. He went from talking like himself to a fake Englishman. That's right. Funnily enough, I reminded him of that, and that's how he followed me on Twitter. Because of that one comment on his channel. I brought up his rookie year and said it was the greatest rookie year ever, and he appreciated it. Alright, Jonathan, you brought up Dudley, but no. Magnum TA is the go-to US champs. I have to go with Luger. Just because he's 550-day reign. That was unheard of. Magnum TA was a very good champ. Dusty Rhodes was crap. Booker T was king, like it does mean something. The accent was crap. It took away any meaning of him being King of the Ring. In my opinion, they gave it to the wrong person anyway. Harley Race was a great champion, but he wasn't the best. But his run was special. Like, it really was. I hated Dusty Rhodes whenever he fucking held it. Like, Cena and Orton. Oh, Orton I suppose, but Cena and Triple H were just politicians for titles. Again, you're forgetting some great names, but you're always listing Trish, and I'm like, Jesus, like, there's some great names you keep leaving out, and I'm like, why? Honestly, people need to go back and watch the best stuff of Bull Nakano. I'm not even joking. Or even Awesome Kong and Gail Kim at their peak were better than most. Daphne doesn't get mentioned enough. Roxy Laveau. Hacksaw, yeah, Haku, 100%. Oh, you countered it. Balls. You know what, I'm just going to escape the cage. I've had enough.
This is very interesting.
Come on, we don't have all day.
Relax, he's got it open.
You love to see it, just strolling right on out through the front door.
There's the bell, and he survives this brutal cage match.
The worst US champ for me, though. 100% the worst US champ.
Broken, beaten, and scarred.
Jinder Mahal.
There is your winner.
And that's about as conclusive a win. And you can't get much better than the three.
Good. Ooh. Big Bronson got the win. Right, now to protect your title, Kurt. He does actually. Arn Anderson as well was a good US champ. Scott Steiner as US champ actually was quite good back in the day.
We are getting extreme with a match for the ECW championship in this.
Nah, like Kenzo Suzuki was absolutely awful, but I honestly think... No, you're right, that was his name, Kenzo Suzuki, 2004. But honestly, I would say Jinder Mahal's the worst. And I hate that he won it at Bobby Roode's expense. Logan Paul as US champ is one of the worst as well. Who? Who the fuck's Selton Liz? Like what? I was rewatching some old IWGP Intercontinental titles championship matches the other day. I missed that title. Nakamura in the main event was brilliant. No, Benjamin was just underrated for both titles. What did Bill do for wrestling? She brought Japanese women over to America and thrived. Without Bill Nakano, Japanese women doesn't make it. To be fair, I did mention Rick Rude. I did bring up Rick Rude, to be fair. I think Rick Rude was an amazing mid-card champion, but he was also an excellent world champion. Too bad WWE never fucking made him WWE champion. Absolute mistake. He's in my list of men that should have been WWE champion that never won it. That was a fumble. He's in that list. Rude, Piper, Perfect, Owen Hart, Jake Roberts, Harley Race. They were all in it. Who had less defences? Shelton Benjamin. It's because he never got a chance to defend it as much. If you're going to say him, Matt Hardy was a terrible US champ actually. So was Jeff Hardy. They both sucked with that title. But yeah, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Jake Roberts, British Bulldog, Owen Hart, Roddy Piper,
Got him set up in the corner of the ring.
Harley Race are all folk that should have been WWE champion that didn't. Canyon. Oh, yes. I forgot about Canyon, actually. Who better than Canyon?
Make you fight even harder.
Now on the outside, right by those cell walls.
And here we go. Business picking up as he starts to climb the cell.
This has to be zapping every last bit of energy. Here he goes, right up the side of the cell.
Lance Storm was awesome. Who followed me on Twitter? Kurt Angle, unfortunately John Cena, Sergeant Slaughter, Vince Russo. A couple of women's wrestlers have followed me on Twitter as well, actually. Couple of former bookers as well. Yeah, that's WWE's fault for his not getting many title defenses. That's not Shelton Benjamin's fault. That was when they tried to make fucking ECW wrestlers part of SmackDown. His Intercontinental title reigns were better though. Like, I agree with that, but he was an underrated US champion. The gold standard was a great gimmick. I think Vader was more of a better world champion than a US champion. I agree with that statement. He really came into his own when he won that title. Like, he really did. He should have just been a world heavyweight champion. He was good enough to be that, and they just didn't do it. They backed out on him. Him as ECW champion would have been so much better than fucking Mark Henry. And Ezekiel Jackson, God almighty. If WWE hadn't been stupid, Nakamura would have been an even better champion. Can't believe they fucking fumbled him so badly. It hurts that they fumbled Nakamura. I've always loved Nakamura. Like, I was a Nakamura fan before Nakamura had even become the King of Strong Style. That's how far back it goes for me. The amount of years that goes back. I do hate it because he was terrible. Like, he was genuinely terrible. He should never have won it. I hate that they done that. All because fucking Vince was soft as shit for going, "Ugh, RVD was caught smoking." Absolutely ludicrous. You had a great roster and you put the title on the big slow. That's when you know Vince truly hated that company. Raven was just, honestly, Raven was just brilliant at everything. He's the best ECW champion for me. Sting was good as US champ.
Able to reverse that one.
Ha! Countered.
Left by the turnbuckles. In the corner. And an elbow for good measure.
I disagree with all those, Jonathan.
Cut off.
It's the same names, and Britt Baker's an absolute... She's one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
I can't believe people actually rate Britt Baker. She's generally one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen. I'm not even joking. Goldberg, I never liked any of his title reigns. He only had one good title match in his entire career, and that was against DDP at Halloween Havoc. I think if Goldberg knew how to work better, he could have been great. But nah, I don't rate any of Goldberg's title reigns.
The champ kicks out with authority. He's still got more left in the tank. Anderson muscles up his opponent.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think Christian's just unlucky that it was a shitty version of ECW. But Christian was great. Yeah, I agree with that.
And he breaks the hold. He eludes the contact. Stuck in the corner, teeing off a series of brutal kicks. Caught with a lariat. Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike. Neckbreaker. Boom. Boom. Atomic drop. Big counter by Angle. Oh, strong impact. Oh, no. Someone called the orthodontist. All the way over. Shinsuke is being carefully measured now. Oh, man.
Oh no. Oh yes, countered. Come on, Kurt.
And Kurt there gets stuck with another hard-hitting attack. Nakamura clearly looking at the full picture, seeing the
Come on, Kurt. Come on, Kurt.
in this match. Draped over the top.
Yeah, 100%. Brett is the...
With the championship on the line.
Any title that Brett held, Brett was great with it.
And he stops the count. Well, meanwhile,
Actually, to be fair, it's crazy enough, Brett was actually a very good WCW US champion, but I hate that he won. I don't like the fact that he won it from WWE as well in 2010 when The Miz was champion. It should have been someone else. Like, that should have been Daniel Bryan at that point. It shouldn't have went to... or John Morrison, then back to Miz, then Bryan, but I hate the fact that... I hate that they gave Brett the win for it, although Brett was the first to win a title in the 80s, 90s, 2000s and 2010s. Crazy, crazy thing. Oh, I countered it. That's a true thing, by the way. Actually, I'm a big Shane Douglas fan, and I thought Shane Douglas was incredible as ECW World Champion, but I always think Raven. I'm going to say something controversial. My top three. No, Brett didn't ask for it, but they done it just to capitalize on his return. For me, the best ECW World Champions are Raven number 1, Shane Douglas number 2, Taz number 3. They're my top 3 ECW World Champions. It wasn't even Brett's decision, it was Vince. Nakamura Angle up to level 2. Good, I need that. Dragunov Anderson? Okay. Nope. I didn't like him at any point in his career. Ric Flair is a great world champion, but I think like he absolutely is. I think he's the greatest world champion company like for that level, but I think regardless I'm still inclined to say Brett. To be fair, I don't care about the ECW version of the I don't think Kevin Nash is the worst world champion. I can see why people would say that, but not for me. I think there's much worse out there than him. Honestly, I think the worst world champion's Jinder Mahal. Or the Great Khali. Oh, my knees. But in terms of like the WWE ECW best champion, I think it's still CM Punk. But I don't care about that anyway because they got rid of the only person who knew how to book ECW anyway, so it made no difference. But anyway, I am going to get out here, guys, because it's getting old. I mean, I have a bad back, thank you. Bad back, bad knees, bad neck. And I'm 28 this Saturday, so there you go. I'm actually in good shape. I've just got really bad body. I'm actually in good shape. I'm just a bad body. My brain is my superior weapon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'm going to get out here, but it's been fun. Preview, no, but I will review it on Thursday. Tomorrow I'll do, we'll think of something. We'll do something fun tomorrow though, but in the meantime, night guys, see you tomorrow. Peace out.